Hi everybody, it's Casey. I am coming to you today with my empties because like literally if I don't throw some stuff away, it's good. It's already fallen a bunch of times. So most of these empties are Scentsy, but there are a few non-Scentsy that I'd talk about. But so the reason I go through these are like several reasons. Some of these are available right now, and if they sound great, click order. Some of these aren't available, but you may really like the idea or sound of them and you want to put them on your bring back my bar list. Some of them may sound like terrible, and so when you hear about them, you're like, oh, good thing I didn't buy those, or good thing I'm not buying those. So let me talk about the non-wax stuff first. So I went through a bag of Blue Grotto. I actually have gone through several bags and have like kind of forgotten to show you guys. But if you see, this is like 2 pounds of Epsom salt. Blue Grotto says tropical notes, citrus, and lush botanicals. It is a like kind of grapefruit, and then sort of like an orangey, maybe even pineapple-y scent. It's really pretty. And then it's kind of got a green, like kind of clean note at the back. The Scentsy soap was amazing. It was beautiful. It turned your water blue, but it didn't stain your tub. I love our Scentsy soap. So this was a good one. It's not available anymore, but there's plenty of other options. Here's 2 that I just got, Luna and Hibiscus Pineapple. So there are plenty of other options. And then I went through some, I tried out this Red Currant Raspberry oil. And this one was really good too. It was pretty fruity, and it was, it says red currant and raspberry, which both to me are pretty tart. The thing about our oils that's kind of interesting is that they never read like too floral, too fruity to me so far. I haven't tried a lot, but this one of all the ones besides Awesome Apple that I've had is like super fruity, like very bright, vibrant fruitiness. But it was a good one. And then let me show you the non-Scentsy stuff. So I'll start with the Want Want. This is from Whiff Envy, and it's called Bubbly Pear. And this was so sickeningly sweet. I had to take it out of my warmers. It made me nauseous. Like it was, the oils in this do not smell like pear. They smell like, something like Dollar Tree body wash. Like it's so gross. Like it was super sweet, super like the undertone in it was kind of sour. It did not smell like pear. It did not smell good. It was a no. And it comes in this little scent shot. I cut it in half and put it in 2 warmers, and I had to take it out of both warmers. I was like, eh. This was a sample I got from Rose Girls called So White. It's supposed to be a Lush dupe. It smells okay. It's a clean smell. Lush, if you guys don't know, I know everybody says like a Lush dupe, but some people don't know that Lush is like a natural body care company. And so some of their stuff can smell to me like a little medicinal or too herbally smelling. This one, though, doesn't. It's just kind of creamy and clean smelling. It was not a super strong performer, and this cured for almost a year. Like, I expected it to do better than it did. It wasn't a super great performer, but the scent itself is really nice. But something that was an amazing performer. If you could buy this, buy it. Okay, this is Rainbow Melt's Carnival Coffee. And it says fresh brewed coffee, funnel cake, and cotton candy. And it was poured 9/7 of 20. Y'all, this was incredible. Like, I was so sad when it stopped smelling. So I do not like anything that smells caramely. And I was worried because I thought coffee, cool, like I like a coffee scent. But then I was worried a little bit about the funnel cake, if it would smell like oily or almost kind of burnt, sugary. Like I was a little bit worried about that. Oh no, y'all, this was incredible. So it has a coffee note, but it's got this like creamy and like bakery goodness. Like, and I don't know that I can smell it like as a funnel cake so much as I smell it as like a, like doughy. Like it does smell like a fried dough. So like maybe even a donut kind of smell, or like a croulier, however you say that. And then it has cotton candy. And I do smell sweetness, but it doesn't read cotton candy, like pink sugar cotton candy kind of. It really reads mostly like just a sweetness, like a dusting of sugar. This is incredible. Like I told you guys, day 2 is like my jam, and I'm gonna save this forever. Guess what's going in my pile? This. Amazing. I loved it. Like hands down loved it. It was a super strong performer. It was just like one little like mini chunk, and I cut it into 4 and put it into 4 warmers, and it was a boomer. It was gorgeous. I loved it. Crystal, if you watch this, put it on the YouTube sampler thing, because it's amazing. And then the last thing that's not Scentsy is I got day 2, this. And so the day 2 notes are sea salt, strawberry, ozone, birch, water lily, citrus, and musk. And I can't, like, I can pick out strawberry a little, but y'all, like, when I put this in my warmers, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna make me get pregnant. Like, it is so sexy. It is such a sexy scent. It's got a definite, like, rugged man smell to it. Not like a sweaty man smell, but like a rugged, like outdoorsy, like fresh air, like mountain man, lumberjack man smell. And then just like a little hint of like pretty strawberry. My husband wears a cologne called Avatar, which I don't even know what that is. Like, I don't know if it's like something from a grocery store or something from a like Sephora. Like, I don't know. He's, you know, had it for years, but because he doesn't wear it that often, right? But this, like, really, like, I was like, I need, if I'm gonna melt this, I'm gonna need birth control, because it is sexy. Like, oh, it's amazing. Amazing. And then the rest is Scentsy. So I, this month, have been trying to go through some stuff that's in the catalog so that you guys can get kind of a sense of what, like if it sounds like stuff that you might be interested in. So I am going to read scent notes to you guys, just in case my nose doesn't smell what it smells like. But this is called Sheer Leather, and I love sheer leather. I'm glad it just keeps coming back. This smells a little bit like Irish Spring soap to me, and then a little bit like Man's body wash, and then just at the very, very back, like a woody note and a leather note. And it is so pretty. It is one that, like, it's definitely masculine, but it's a beautiful masculine scent. It's not like straight out leather. So it's like, don't think it smells like a car. It smells also like a sexy man. This says bergamot, hint of leather, and sandalwood, and it is really good. I highly recommend this one. If you like any man scents, this is a good one. I tried some new stuff. So Mad for Melon is a new one, and Mad for Melon smells to me on cold just like a honeydew, like not sugary, cloying, candied honeydew, but like an actual honeydew melon. It says honeydew melon, freesia, and wild poppy. So I did not smell floral notes on cold, and I don't smell them on warm either. The whole time it smelled like honeydew. It just smelled like honeydew. I'm not a melon scent person, but I was committed to trying it, and I didn't hate it. It does just smell like a honeydew to me. So, like, I'm not sure that I want my house to smell like that, but if you like melony scents, this is honeydew melon. I don't smell any florals. I don't smell any other underlying tones. This just smells like what it says. I did not find that it traveled a lot, so it kind of stayed in the room that it was in. It was a good 6, 7 on performance out of 10, and it stayed pretty consistent. The scent did not change to me at all. It stayed this smell. And I think it lasted for me a good solid 2 days. That's just daytime melt. And so it was fine. So I am melting right now. I love Strawberry Rose. Strawberry Rose says, well, I mean, I already know what it smells like. It smells like powdery candy strawberry with just a little bit of floral. I think it smells mostly like strawberry. It says strawberry, rose petals, and sheer musk. I think it smells mostly like strawberry and just a hint of rose. The rose gives it that powdery thing, but because it's got the strawberry, it smells like you know that Fun Dip stuff, that like powdered stuff you stick you lick a stick and you stick it in there. It kind of smells like that powderiness of it. I love this one. I'm gonna keep this one in my club forever, but Strawberry Rose is a super strong performer and it travels everywhere. Like you could put it in this room and you could smell it across the house. It travels, it stays strong. My family doesn't complain about it because I love florals and they sometimes do complain about florals, but this doesn't read floral, it reads mostly fruity. So I highly recommend this one as well. I did Iridescent Pearl. I can't smell this when it's warming at all. I have decided I'm gonna get the pods because the smell on cold is so pretty. It's like clean and aquatic and floral. Like those are the notes that I smell. This says mango, apple blossom, and water lotus. I don't know. I do get a fruity vibe, but not necessarily mango. And then it says apple blossom, which is a flower, but it kind of smells apple-y to me too. And then the water lotus mostly to me just smells aquatic. It smells so pretty on cold. So I'm gonna try it in pods because maybe that'll perform for me. This in my house, I cannot smell it at all. Like 3 cubes, nothing. I can't smell it at all. So I tried Coral Waters, also a new one. Coral Waters, to me on cold, smelled very floral and salty. It's in the fresh category and it says nectarine blossom, peony, and coral waters. And I don't know what a nectarine blossom smells like, but I do know what a peony smells like. And I think I definitely get some kind of floral. Like to me, it's kind of is a daisy floral, like one of those kind of flowers with like a big center and lots of petals. Like that smell, kind of almost like nectar, you know what I mean? Or like pollen smell. And then peony, I definitely smell peony. And then salty sea air. So I was excited to try this one because I really like florals. And this was okay. I would say that I would go nose blind to it pretty easily. Like I would be sitting in the room and I'd be like, it's gone. I can't smell it anymore. I'd go to another room, come back, and I could smell it. But then only for a little while, and I'd have to leave the room to come back to smell it. It wasn't very strong. I'd say also like a 5 or a 6. It was in my open concept, which is a large area and hard to scent sometimes. I could definitely smell it when I would leave the room, but sitting in the room, I didn't smell it. But if you don't like florals, but it sounds interesting to you, this was not an offensive floral. It wasn't super strong floral. It wasn't old lady floral. It wasn't funeral home. It wasn't powdery. So it actually was pretty decent. So I would try that as well. So I'm going to take a break here and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm here to finish this up. So like I got distracted. I don't know. But I just want to finish what I started. Okay, so my next one is Now and Zen. And this one, okay, so to me, this smells like mostly salty, aquatic, like salty sea air aquatic. And really nothing else, but it says sunny grapefruit and calming chamomile. So chamomile to me can sometimes read like a little herbally, like a little, not really aquatic, but like a little, it doesn't read as a floral to me, I guess. And so I'm wondering if it's that. I don't really smell grapefruit. It mostly smells like salty, but it's super strong. Like my husband was like, turn off some warmers. I have 4 in my like living room area and I had to like alternate them because it was so like strong. It's super strong, like super, super strong. It lasts for days and days and days. So that's one. This one you can't get anymore, but it's in my club, Caramel Apple Craze. And I love this one. So I've told you many times before that I do not like caramel scents, but if this is how people do caramel, I do like them. So this caramel is like buttery, sugary, without any burned note. When it starts to have that like crispiness of like that burned note of caramel, like burned sugar, I do not like that smell. But this just smells like buttery caramel and apple. What's awesome about this scent, besides it like lasting forever, is that once the caramel kind of dies off and it's just kind of a sweetness, the apple sticks around, and the apple is very, very similar in my mind to Johnny Appleseed, which I really like. So it's basically Johnny Appleseed with a really nice caramel. I would not say it's like Stroopwafel Delight caramel. It is a very like clean tasting kind of smell caramel. So I did that upstairs and I liked that a lot. Black raspberry vanilla. Every time I warm this, I'm like, why don't I warm this more? Because it's so good. It's a bestseller, and the thing about this one is that the performance is really good, but it definitely reads as a raspberry note. It says dark berries and vanilla, so I don't really get any vanilla smell at all to me. It's mostly just like a bright raspberry scent. I really like it. It doesn't really it doesn't have spices or anything in it. And you can really melt this year round. It is very good. And I think it's looked over because it's been around for so long, but it is a really nice, pleasant smell, and it's a great performer. And every time I warm it, I think, gosh, I need to warm this more because it's really good. So yeah, I recommend. This was in the Bring Back My Bar, Quiet Grove. And so let me tell you, Quiet Grove, it's very light, okay? So I put it in my warmer in my bedroom, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna take this out of my club. Like, why am I keeping this in my club? It's like light, and I feel like anything that's in my club, it really needs to be like a really big, great performer, because otherwise, like, you know, why do I have it? Like, and then I warmed it, and I'm like, God, I can't ever take this out of my club. So Quiet Grove, the reason I can't take it out of my club, it is very light. You can only melt this like in a bedroom or bathroom for sure. Maybe a laundry room. Like, I would never melt this in any kind of other room because it'll get lost. But it is beautiful. It is like perfumey with like just a hint of maybe the bergamot kind of cologne stuff. And florally, like floral perfume. It is mixed beautifully. We do not have anything like it. It kind of reminds me along the lines of Southern Evening. So Southern Evening, though, to me, has almost a dewy quality to it, whereas this one does not have that. This is all perfume, but it's so pretty. So yeah, it's gonna stay in my club. What else? I did Tangerine Creamsicle, which is a new release. And I have to say, let me make sure. So of the things that I've melted so far, of the new releases, this is going to be in my top. It's not the top, I don't think. I think it's second maybe, but it's one or two. On cold and on warm, it is a orange tangerine scent. So tangerine to me reads a little bit less citrusy than like an orange or lemon, so it's kind of a little bit deeper smell, and then vanilla ice cream. And it is gorgeous, and it is a great performer. In my kid's bedroom, I loved it. I love the smell of it, and it lasts, and it is different than stuff that we have. I really like an ice cream scent. There's one Walmart wax that I really love that's an ice cream scent, and I really wish that they would do kind of like a bunch of different ice cream kind of scents. I think that would be really cool, Scentsy, just putting it out there, like some kind of like, you know, something just different, but this is really good. In Bring Back My Bar's, ice cream scents have come back. So like they had orange dreamsicle come back one time, and pistachio ice cream, and I didn't get them because I was like, I don't want like an ice cream scent. I'm wrong. I totally want an ice cream scent. This I want. It's great. I will buy it again. Great. Stuff I will not buy again. Lights Out. So I've watched a lot of reviews on the Catching Z's collection, and a lot of people say they can't smell most except one. So I have not had that exact experience. I can smell all of these, but I have put them strategically only in rooms, either my bedroom. Can I just tell you guys about my hair? I know this has nothing to do with it, but I had weight loss surgery. I've lost about 100 pounds, and I lost a ton of hair. And so it's like growing back, but see, I have all this stuff that sticks out. It's just because I lost all my hair and it's finally growing back. So it's not that I don't care about my hair, but it's like in a stage where it's just gonna stick out. So I mess with it all the time when I see the videos, and it's just because like this part is so fluffy because all of this is growing back, and then I just don't have anything. See my little bitty. So anyway, yeah. Anyways, so I can smell all of them. I place them strategically in only bedrooms or this room when I was going to be like right next to the warmer. So I can smell all of them. But they're all very light. The scents are very nice, but they're so light that they're just not, they're not worth it to me almost. I used 3 cubes every time, which I normally only use 2 cubes. But I used 3 cubes because I knew that they were light. So this one, Lights Out, is a really pretty scent. It's kind of a fruity, lavender-y scent. So it is kind of relaxing smelling. It's a little powdery, but not too bad. And I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's a pretty scent, but it's so light. I could definitely pick it out in a room, but only barely. So that's Lights Out. And then the other one that I did was Shut Eye. And Shut Eye, I actually do not care for on cold. And on warm, I mean, I didn't mind it terribly because I can't really smell it that strong, but I could smell it. But it has like that musk amber note that I do not like. And so it has that, whatever that note is, that Scentsy puts in things that I don't like the cozy cardigan thing. So like if you like cozy cardigan or satin sheets, like sandalwood, amber, musk stuff, this has whatever that is. So you'd probably like it if it was a little stronger. But I would not recommend any of them except for the one Snuggle Up. That's the only one that smells, and it smells great, and I put it in my club. But this one, I didn't care for the scent, and the performance was terrible. I melted Magnolia Linen. That is also a new release, and it's really pretty. So it says sun-washed linen, magnolia, and honeysuckle. So I have been trying to decide if I want this, if this is good, and I can take the Windowsill Breeze out of my club, or if I prefer that one. So I melted this one, Windowsill Breeze, I'm gonna melt next, and just kind of see if I can tell the difference. I think I'm a Windowsill Breeze girl, honestly, but I'm giving both a fair shake. This is a linen laundry scent. So linen laundry to me is different than most, like, so Clean Breeze and Clothesline are kind of our regular things. Like Clothesline to me is a more florally leaning scent, and so it smells like dry laundry, and Clean Breeze smells like wet laundry to me, so more like actual Tide laundry detergent kind of scent. And then they've come out with they had Windowsill Breeze, which is kind of like more florally laundry even than Clothesline, and then this as well. I think I have Windowsill Breeze right here, actually. I think what I like about Windowsill Breeze that's different than Magnolia Linen is Magnolia Linen has, they say sun-washed linen, which I think is in Windowsill Breeze, and magnolia and honeysuckle. And so I do know what magnolia and honeysuckle smell like. I do not smell honeysuckle on cold or on warm, but it does have that, you know, that kind of scent note that that like Mad for Melon has. So it's kind of like a bite at the end, and a honeysuckle has that kind of bite right at the end. It's kind of a I'm trying to think of like a good adjective to describe it, but bite is really what I like. It's just sort of that back end note that's almost a little maybe metallic-y, or I call it astringent, but it's just kind of that almost cleaner like scent. So honeysuckle has that, and this kind of has that at the very back end, but it's very beautiful. It's a really pretty scent. It's a great laundry scent. I prefer it. I mean, this is either number 1 and this is number 2, or vice versa. I'm gonna need to just keep melting and see. This is, Jesus Christ, I just keep, this is more florally than Windowsill Breeze, but it is, I don't know, like I kind of miss the laundry a little bit in this one compared to this one. So I'm gonna melt this again. I'll probably pick up another bar of this because it's really good. It's a great performer. It lasted forever. Oh, and it is really pretty. I mean, the scent is gorgeous. So this is definite repurchase for me. I melted a bar and a half of this Inhale Exhale. This was a scent of the month in January. And first I want to show you. This bar is from last January when it was the scent of the month. You see, I got the sticker scent of the month for January. But look at the oils have really discolored the bar. It's kind of green, which is fine. The performance was fine. It's not oily, but like you can see the bar is supposed to be blue, but it's turned green. It's like almost oxidized. I don't know. I store my wax properly, so for those of you that don't know about wax storage, someday I'll go through my wax stuff. I don't have a bomb shelter like Ramona. I have a Girl Scout room, and I'm converting a few drawers to wax drawers, but mostly it's a Girl Scout room. I'm a Girl Scout leader, and so I have a lot of Girl Scout stuff. Anyway, so this is discolored. And this one to me, I've told you guys before, this says salted citrus, calming freesia, and solar woods. And it only smells like watermelon Laffy Taffy, watermelon Jolly Rancher to me. That's all it smells like. I can't smell citrus, freesia, solar woods. I can't smell any of that. It's not an off-putting scent. It's just watermelon scent to me. And it's candied watermelon, and it's fine. It's a great performer. It's still going upstairs in my kids' area, but I lean more to like fresh, clean scents, and this, although it's in the fresh category, feels fruity to me. And I don't hate fruity. It's just when I see that it's going to be like calming woods or whatever, solar woods, I'm like, I don't smell any woods at all. Watermelon Jolly Rancher es todo. And then the last thing that I just put in is Coastal Sunset. And Scentsy, I gotta say, you're doing great on these new scents, honestly. Coastal Sunset, when I first smelled it, just only smelled like coconut. But the more that I've smelled it, and now that I've warmed it, it's like sunny coconut. It's like coconut on the beach. It's got a little bit of greenery note in it, like a little hint of green, maybe like palm fronds. Like it's definitely has some greenery notes. This says creamy coconut, sandalwood, and amethyst amber. I've told you guys I don't love sandalwood and I don't love amber, but I don't pick up those notes as much as I pick up kind of a green note, like palm frond, or maybe banana leaf, like kind of that kind of really deep green note with the coconut. And man, it's a really pretty scent. It's really unusual. Like I love Pina Colada Cha Cha. It's coconut, right? But and it's great. But this one is just really different. I have put it in my bedroom and in this room, so I put it in a smaller area. I'm not convinced that this would hold up in a large area because it is not super duper strong. It's not bad, but it's not super duper strong, which is fine. But I'm also melting it kind of alongside Strawberry Rose, which is super duper strong, so it's kind of hard to hold up. But I still can smell this, so I really do like it. It's a very pleasant scent. So that's Coastal Sunset. So those are my empties. I am gonna clean this out, start fresh. I'm still trying to get, just kind of melt through some stuff from the new catalog so that you guys can kind of get my impressions. And as I said, I'm very impressed with the new scents from Scentsy. Mad for Melon is like for me, but that's just because I don't really like the scent. But I have been pleasantly surprised with with Coastal Sunset, Magnolia Linen, Sand Swept, and Tangerine Creamsicle and Vanilla Waves. All of those are really good. I'm just on Mad for Melon. Coral Waters, because of the performance, I wasn't like blown away by that. But the other ones, I'm actually really impressed because last year I was not impressed, honestly. This year I have been very impressed. So, yeah, great job, Scentsy. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.